now rocking with the Bar Critic Show on Non-Fiction Radio. Gotta love it. Yeah. You now rocking with the best. You know it's way better than the rest. Repeat that and say it with your chest. Broadway, you know I got the crazy flow. And I brought the bars to the Bar Critic Show on Non-Fiction Radio. You gotta love it. How we going straight to the top, nothing above it. I'm a monster, so of course, shout out to Monster.
Yeah, what's good?
What up, baby? Welcome to the Bar Critic Show. Turn it up a little bit so I can hear.
Yeah, happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
Yo, you already know, man. I mess with you heavy, man. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. Back in the day, I wasn't sure. I was like, yo, I don't know, man. What's all the hype about this John guy? You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it real. Now, that was back when you did your PG moment back there with the B Magic and stuff like that. Then I watched you progress, though. I'm definitely feeling you right now. Like, you've been on a killing streak. You definitely showing improvement every time I turn around that you do deserve to be where you at, though. So I definitely salute you at this moment.
Appreciate it.
Nah, man. Yo, I don't know, man. I got a lot of different questions for you, man. I hope you don't mind, and I ramble sometimes. My bad.
Let's do it.
But we're gonna go to the, straight into the known for things, since that's the most recent thing at this moment that we can talk about, man. And I just want to get a little background on it. Like, I want to know, like, why was you and Reed? Like, what brought that match together, man? I mean, I know why, because I follow you and I understand what's going on. But for some people out there that view my show, that listen to my show, that might not know why it was Reed and you, let them know.
Well, from my standpoint, really what it was, it was, I seen him, he put a blog out, Clean Slip, he called me in. And which I seen, I used to watch Reed. I was a big fan of Reed back in the day, like, before I even got into all this bad shit. I was watching him. I was watching Chico Raw, Joe Jihad, D Jones, Big Middle, all them niggas. MH, KABOOM, all them niggas. I watched all of them, you know what I mean? So I immediately jumped to him. I'm like, okay, he want to get back in the game. This is FREESTYLE. I'll get him in the ring. But before all that, I got started on Twitter. You know what I mean? He was going back and forth with a fake page of mine. You know what I mean? I got several of those. And, I talk a lot of shit. So I guess the people that make my fake pages, they going out here talking so much shit to niggas. So niggas really think it's me. So they get to arguing with them. Like, Surf was just arguing on my fake page the other day for another fake page. You know what I mean? I think that's how it was still.
I had a question. This is Lois Lane, but I know that you said it also kind of stemmed from, you thought he said something about Yonkers, so you kind of retaliated and put another freestyle out.
Yeah, that's not really how the battle came about. Okay. But that's just something that did happen. You know what I mean? What you talking about? I had put a freestyle out way long toward coming at him. You know what I mean? He probably never seen it back then. It probably just did like roughly, I don't know, 15,000 views. But I mean, nobody really know who I was in that like that anyway. So it didn't really do nothing. But I think that got a lot to do with him calling me out. I think he might have seen that. And, ain't no telling, man. Ain't no telling.
Now, because with the freestyle that he put out that you thought he said Yonkers, and you later found out that it wasn't Yonkers, it was something like y'all, I'll leave this rapping up to y'all, or something like that.
Right.
Now, how did you, like, once you realized he didn't say Yonkers, did you kind of feel like how did you feel about it? Did you feel like you should apologize or something?
No, I mean, not really. Not really. And, disrespect. At the end of the day, it's competition. So, if you took it a certain way, it is what it is. You know what I mean? And that's not why I took the video down. I took the video down after he called me out because, shit, I was going to be more fucking ammo. I'm a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? There's going to be more ammo for that nigga. I'm like, let me take this shit down. You know what I mean? There ain't no apology needed. You None of that.
I feel you. But you know, he didn't say what you thought he said, and all of it was basically based off, you know, a misunderstanding anyway, though. So.
Yeah. I might have been looking for a reason to diss him. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt, no doubt.
I might have been looking for a reason to come out of me. Like, I wanted to battle the niggas back then. I was a young nigga doing my thing in the streets. He was a young nigga on the internet that niggas was watching. Everybody used to be like, yo, you know what I mean? You fucking with Reed Down because you ain't fucking with Reed Down. I'm like, I'll kill that nigga.
I know that's right. I know that's right. Yo, so what you thought about his performance that night?
I mean, honestly, I wasn't surprised. It's just that it's not to go against his ability or nothing. It's just that you gotta know the game. Like, you know what I mean? I said it in all my interviews, like, you can't know it by watching it. There's no way. It doesn't matter how many battles you watch, how long you've been watching it. If you sat out the game for 8 years, there's no way you can jump back in it. And I see when people say a lot of people jump back in it, it was fine. You know, like Sirius Jones and Lux, when they jumped back in it. But people now, if we get to break down the science, it wasn't easy for them either. You gotta think, Lux came back, he had a certain amount of love to where they let that man rap between madness too. If anybody else said the shit that Lux was saying, it would've got booed. You see what I'm saying?
I don't agree with that though.
A certain kind of love when they let him rock and they rock with him. And he did choke. You can't count that out. Therefore, he wasn't really ready.
But yo, hey John, I don't really say that they just let him ride just because it was Lux. I feel like, in my opinion, I feel like Lux was still connected through, you know, always being at, you know, all of these events and, you know, kind of farming some of the new battles too. He was a little more in touch than Reed, though, in my opinion, too.
Yeah, he was more in touch, but still, though, it's still not battling. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's still not that pressure. But don't get me wrong, Lux had the bars back then. He was ahead of his time. That we was looking forward to him adjusting. Lux was a nigga we didn't doubt adjusting.
Right.
We didn't doubt. Everybody thought he was going to kill Calico regardless. You know what I'm saying? But when you watching Reed, you know what I mean, you go back and watch him, it was all performance. It wasn't bars. And it's a certain way you got to perform on that stage. There's certain kind of bars you got to have and how you got to set shit up. And I knew he didn't know that. I took full advantage of it. Full advantage. You know what I mean? The footage dropped between me and Reed. You want to see that I did everything that he wasn't going to do. Schemes, name flips, personal, like all of that. I did everything. I covered the whole whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I knew he wasn't going to do that. He was going to come one way, because there's only one way you could possibly come after he is. He never had bars like that. He could just talk that street shit. They don't want to hear that for 3 rounds.
I feel you. They want to show, they want to, you know, they want to show.
Show what you can adjust. Yeah. That's what it's about with them coming back. They want to, the fans want to, they can adjust. They can have the bars and teams and everything like that. Don't get me wrong, if Reed gets another battle, he's going to be way better than he was for UFC.
Yeah, he's going to study the game tapes.
Yeah. And people saying he was whack. He was Reed. I'm not calling Reed whack, but he's Reed. He said the same thing. Like, you got his biased people that was in the building saying he won because he was talking that real shit. Yeah. And the people that heard his bars, his niggas that heard his bars and let him get on stage with them bars, they felt like he was going to kill me. It was Reed. It's just that it wasn't going to work. These days, it's going to work right now. You know what I mean? Especially now, niggas like me, I consider myself one of the smartest guys about anything. You know what I mean? And I just knew that was coming. I just knew that was coming. I wanted more, but I knew that was coming.
I feel you, yo. But me personally, I was there. I was in the building. I had problems really hearing, I really don't know who won based off of hearing the whole battle, like keeping it real. I know who won based off of, and I hope I don't offend anybody, off of just common sense and basic mathematics. You feel what I'm saying? Like you said, the adjust thing, I knew it was gonna be a problem adjusting. I mean, there's no question that Reed ain't dope, but just adjusting to the new format of battle rap, I knew that was gonna be an issue. You actually, remember, I think you seen my joint, yeah. Matter of fact, you seen my joint. I even talked about it then when I talked about you versus T-Top and you versus Reed. You know what I mean? It's like I knew he was gonna have the problem adjusting. I wasn't sure if they was going to accept the old him, like a person that just came, as he called it, like the pit bull style, and just come out there and just bark, or if he was going to show that he got schemes, he got, you know, simply double entendres, or whatever the case may be, the bars like that, like the new age of battle rap, where it's really a talent and all, and not just putting a bunch of words together that's aggressive and sound dope, you know what I mean? So I know, I kind of figured he lost off of that anyway without actually hearing it. But like, am I the only person that feel this way though, that didn't really hear the whole battle? Like, I know you had to become a spectator at some time. Did you have problems hearing the battles too, or was it just better on the downstairs? Because I was upstairs.
I mean, is that like the first big URL event you've been to?
No. I was last year. I was at No 3. And it was better. The sound quality was better for me.
It's hard to really, I feel like it's really hard to...
You're now rocking with the Bar Critic Show on Non-Fiction Radio. Gotta love it. Now rocking with the best, you know it's way better than the rest. Repeat that and say it with your chest. Broadway, you know I got the crazy flow, and I brought the bars to the Bar Critic Show on Non-Fiction Radio. You gotta love it, how we going straight to the top, nothing above it. I'm a monster, so of course shout out the monster. Every track I hop on, yeah, I go bonkers. My flow